Zook, you're dragging your cart. You're making your way through. Right, and you can see, people are setting up carts or overturning wagons. And some people are actually trying to bar doors. You can hear them stacking furniture inside. The route that you took to come here, you realize, has now been blocked.
I try to make up a mental map or remember the area to see if there are other back roads I can take to get back to where Trigger's house is.
Start thinking, going over the route, and it's a little bit longer, obviously, because there's a wagon in your way, but you figure out the fastest route you can.
Okay.
And start making your way through.
I've made treks through the city before. I can do this.
Right? Now, as you turn around and start going, you kind of feel somebody's watching you. Right? You kind of look over your shoulder, and there's people around. Mind you. But when you look over your shoulder, you see Opie, the little kid, Merle's youngest son. You know it's him. Because you've seen so many of his brothers tonight, that it's just a smaller Merle, smaller Quentin, smaller Opie. Right? He kind of is stalking you from an alleyway across, like 2 alleys back. You kind of see him peeking around the corner, and as soon as you look at him, he kind of pulls back.
Fuck. I'm gonna keep going.
And now your expedition
retreat's over.
Wasn't it 10 minutes?
Yes, but I cast another concentration spell.
Okay.
So
right.
It is over.
Okay.
So while I pull the cart, I'm going to scan my surroundings.
Okay, make a perception check. Yes. Everything is... you look around and I wouldn't say everything is all clear because there's people. You know what I mean? But you don't see anything that seems any more unusual than the current situation that you're currently in.
Gotcha.
Nothing worse than totally screwed.
You're only mostly doomed.
So 4 hours after, find his body.
Nothing worse than mostly doomed.
No, nothing worse than that.
Mostly.
Well, he had a lot of good stuff anyway.
I know why.
I had things I had to take care of.
So, what are you just continue on, or because you looked around, like I said, you don't see anything any more unusual than what already was. Yeah.
I tried to go out, so I'm in back roads, so I'll try to take the main roads.
Kind of stay more in the open.
Yeah.
Okay. You start making your way now, knowing it's going to be even longer than what it previously was, but you still start to make your way through. Keeping your eye out, even still. I'm imagining you got your eye out. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. 19.
19. Okay.
Damn it. My hoe got dashed so fast. I was like, yes, no, poison.
You get to Trigger's house.
I hate drinking.
Right? And there's a lot of activity going on. You see militiamen, all over the place. The area has now been cleaned up. The Inquisitor's body has been moved. And you see Larry standing on the porch. He's, kind of directing, people what to do. blah blah blah. Do you say anything to him, or
Yeah, I'm gonna.
you know, as you approach him?
Yeah, I'm gonna holler down. Larry, where's Core and Alistair?
I believe they're inside. They've it's been quiet in there for a little while, but they're in there.
What's happening? Are we making a stand, or are we running away?
Oh, you were okay. Well, and you notice that he's kind of a little more sure of himself than he had been.
Also, thanks for the support with Crazy over there. When they were firing from the rooftops.
Ah, yes, of course. So we
Better be talking about Magnus.
yeah, I had no idea what he was talking. I was like, what? There was
Crazy.
nothing
Both.
You're
other
not
than
crazy.
that on
You're
our
insane.
mind. You know,
Different word for you.
to not reach
What's
out
another
and
step
attempt
above?
to help you would have been all but, you know, unhonorable. The plan is, what our plan was to kind of hold up and do the best we can and give the others time to escape, block the roads, hit and run tactics if they have a large force. I'm not sure what's coming, or Trigger was he was going to lead, and I don't, you know, and you see like a little tear starting to form up, and whatever we do now, we'll do it on a united front, and I'm sure Core will have a plan, right?
Yeah. God of War and all. Lord of War.
Right? I hope he does.
But whatever Core's plan he comes up with, we're gonna need you too. We're gonna need to be able to unite the people.
That's what he said. They'll listen. They have to. And as you guys are going through that conversation, you know, you're kind of looking around or whatever, and you see
Oh.
Opie. Imagine a little more foggy.
Yeah.
Opie.
Those eyes.
That's what's worrying me.
Literally walk from one alley to the other
That's not
as he goes. It's not glaring, but just looking at you. Goes.
In what way? Like,
Dead stare.
That's glaring. Dead.
Well, a glare would be like
With eyebrows down. So it's
squinted eyes, you know what I mean? It's a glaring. But this is just like stone faced.
It's
Yeah.
a dead stare. Whoa.
You know, I didn't get across the street
You just saw the apocalypse in my eyes.
from one alley to the next.
Half a second.
Larry, did you see Opie there?
No. Where is he? Is Opie Merle's son?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that
I haven't seen him all day, except very recently, and he's been very strange.
No, I know that you guys had the run-in, but I haven't had a chance to go and speak with his father and his brothers. Do you think that Ellerin did anything to his father's mind as well?
To his father's mind?
Well, you said that you guys had encountered him outside of the Hidden Valley, and that they kind of carried him away from what I saw of the thing that he did. They were carrying Merle. Do you think-
Ellerin, yeah, I would be very... Ellerin totally may have destroyed his mind. I'm not sure.
Destroyed his mind?
At the time, it didn't look good. But, you know, I've seen people recover from worse. Sometimes.
Well, All right. Are you going to stay here and are you going to be here? Because I'm going to need to come back and see Core, but I want to make sure that because I think they're sleeping. Or whatever the elves do. I don't know. But yeah, I want to go find Lyesa and just check on Merle and make sure that they're okay.
I'm going to be building something. I'm gonna be in there with them, and I'm going to try to build something to help us in this fight.
Okay. All right. I'll be back.
Okay.
You know, and he kind of.
I start ferrying anything that's on the cart into the building.
Okay.
Type 15.
Shut up. Type 15.
Also, she's here.
Lady.
She just kind of nods and walks past you, looking around.
Ellery.
Sets her
I
pack
need your help
down.
with something magical.
Goes in the kitchen.
I am everything magical.
Yes, I've got an idea, but I'd like your help with it.
Okay. What do you need?
I need to get that thing to move. And I point at like a half-built mechanical dog.
To move.
I've got the runes. I know how to continuously make it move. I'm having a hard time getting jump started.
Okay. It doesn't launch. It doesn't. Okay.
I'm asking if we can study this together.
Okay. Interesting.
I like the music.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, do we have to do that right now?
In the course of the next 8 hours, yes.
Can we take a nice nap first?
Over the course of the next 8 hours?
A long rest, even. Like,
You said you need to
Poison
you need to jolt it up or
Just
something?
wait till what?
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't sleep.
I kind of like slaps one of the small thing.
It doesn't do it.
Yeah,
It almost falls over,
Do
actually.
you mind if I study the book for a little bit?
Book.
Don't you have your spell book?
Yeah. Can you read? You can. Can you read that?
Some of it. I can't cast any spells out of it.
Look, I can read that. I can understand.
You can read arcane script.
I mean, I point.
What
at,
does that say? And I can point at. I point at one of my.
I point at the runes on the thing. I know what that says.
What if? Okay. I mean, good luck. Do you want to read the spellbook of an insane wizard? Are you sure that's a good idea?
That's why I wanted your help.
Okay.
Not really.
I suppose it doesn't seem.
Also, I'm glad you finally admit it. But continuing.
Hey, I called him insane.
So, are you both like crouched over, looking at your mechanical dog? That
I'm kind of poking at it, you know.
can't help it over here. You know, I saw a beast like that
I remember
Not
you told
too
me something about
long
it.
ago. Yes.
And it's been caught in my mind. I think I can make it. I just
You
I just need something.
What do you need?
I need power. I need to be able to fuel it.
The best feeling.
Clear.
Brings up one meeting.
She's like thinking for a moment.
Like while we discuss this, I'm like mending pieces of like sheet metal together to like form plates that I'm laying on top of it.
Well, if I was able to rest, I might be able to do something, but I don't know. It's
All right. How about this?
inner
then?
workings. I don't.
I might
Power,
need
I
huh?
wouldn't want to break
Oh
it.
shit.
You need power, huh?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to
We need this house.
pull out my gem, my onyx, and gonna begin chanting a new incantation.
To try to melt its mind.
You melt this mechanical
Not
thing's
quite.
mind.
But
It goes insane, Chris.
I'm going to begin to hold the spell this time.
Okay.
My hands kind of begin to crackle into like crystalline refractions, and slowly there are 1, 2, 3, now 4 like onyxes hovering in between my hands, and I'm holding mirror image.
Okay.
And I'm going to just put my hands on the damn thing while I'm holding it.
Oh, hold
See
on.
if
I
that
think I
helps.
might be able to do something with this too. And like I grab like a wrench and a screwdriver. I'm like, all right. And then I get into its mechanical works.
Does it have a mouth?
Yeah, over there.
I'm putting my hands in. Oh, it's not on.
Not yet,
I was
but
gonna
it
stick my
might
hands
clamp
in
down.
You think so?
If it turns on, it might. I'm not sure.
Will I lose a finger? How strong is that bite?
It's pretty damn strong.
I won't put my hands on it.
About as strong as he swings a sword.
I'll put my hands on its body.
So not very
the
strong.
frame.
Okay.
On the frame. And just keep channeling the spell. If he needs magic, I got magic.
Alright, make a roll. Not at disadvantage,
What kind
because...
of roll?
No, Jonathan,
Oh, okay.
you're assisting.
Okay.
Just
Again, what
providing
kind
the
of
help action, as it were.
Think of that too. If we have an hand.
Oh, I saw it. There it is. It's off.
I'm gonna burn a spell slot.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Gimme.
You know, and it's like your 4 onyx
One more.
shards are starting to, like, glow.
Yeah, they
You
kind
know,
of
like-
refract and change and shift and
Okay.
you know as they're
This creep
all
got
four
made
of
with
them are
illusion
levitating
magic,
into my
baby.
hands.
Oh.
Ghost dog, ghost dog, ghost dog.
How do you do?
13?
It starts to... and it
Yes!
stands up on 2 legs, and then... you
No!
see, like, 2 legs just come off the front, and the back 2 legs sit.
Work, Demi, work! I used my last spell slot to do it again. Work, Demi.
Hold on, let me get the lights back on it.
You know it'll probably take some time to get the legs back on it. At least a full short
Oh, they
rest.
came off.
They came
Oh,
off.
fuck
Well, I
that.
was
I'm
gonna
going to
say,
sleep.
it's over the course of a long rest.
Screw that. I'm going to sleep.
I'm gonna keep working on it.
Shut up over
This
there.
thing's gonna get done tonight.
Okay.
You don't sleep.
Okay, you're... You know, and the mute comes and she sits down next to you and just kind of like is watching you work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you see, Alistair, that Zook has a mechanical wolf in pieces in front of you, just all over the place. And it kind of smells burnt in here, like burnt metal.
I go over to her.
Okay.
All right.
And
I like
she's
put like my cloak over her,
okay. She just kind of like in her sleep.
and then I go to Zook.
Hey,
What are you doing?
making things. Things that'll help.
Why does it smell burnt?
You know, or did some testing and I'll go over to her, like I put the head of the dog down and I'll be like, the reason why it smells so bad is because like I'll open it up and there's like a scorch mark on the inside of it. And I'm like, it turned on. And it wasn't supposed to at the time. And that's why it broke last time.
Oh.
I need do you have I don't know if you understand this. Do you know anything about magic?
Well, I pick up the book. I don't know much, but I know a little.
Anything is anything.
Well, I just open it and see if I
All right.
So you
When
can
you
understand
open
my
it,
fucking nonsense. I say I have like a schematic on the floor, and it looks like nonsense.
It says that the mighty punch
It's
powerhouse.
it's written in 3 languages.
It actually says the powerhouse of the dog.
When you open it, you feel like you have a newer understanding for the writing that's in it.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something as well. Can I see those swords? I
What's
wanted.
it?
He did see. you
Yeah,
take
he
the
did
swords.
see. He did see.
He did
And
see.
plus, I was gonna do it.
I'm not that crazy.
Yeah. Be very careful.
Yeah.
Don't touch the flames.
I think I can do something with those, but I'll do it later. I need to get this done first.
So back to the book. Side by side, schematics book.
Yeah, you feel like you have a completely newer understanding than ever
Come
before.
to an epiphany.
You know, and well, you've been trying to understand magic for the last few years, and you feel like now you may have a handle on this, right? And when you open the book, you feel like if you had just a little bit more time to maybe become one with the book, you could probably help him a little bit better. But you do know that there's a few spells that you have cantrips. You know, as you flip through it, you're like, but I have learned.
I've learned a bit. Maybe something to. Oh, this is the buff and attack. I have a few flame. I know how to create flame.
Flame. Maybe I haven't tried flame yet. I don't have flame. One moment. I'll start putting the thing back together again.
Yeah. Seems funner to have everybody.
Yeah. Participate in my creation.
And bite force.
Don't stick your hand in the mouth.
I lost one of my 6 fingers.
Back down to the normal 5.
Damn.
Zoo, you were explaining to Alistair exactly what he could do to possibly help you with.
You said you can cast fire. You can use fire.
I can. Yeah, I can make fire.
Okay. I haven't used fire yet. I don't think I have anything that can make fire. If you can, I greatly appreciate the help. Just let me get the pieces together again, and then we can work this out.
All right.
Ting 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 ting.
It takes a little while. It takes a solid 4 hours
Jesus Christ!
to put it all back together.
Hold this long rest.
You know this, and keep in mind, it had just fallen apart when they woke up.
Yeah.
You know, you were literally drifting off as they were waking up. You know what I mean? So it's not like a lot of time has passed for you to actually get it back together. You know, so you figure 4 hours is pretty good to get it all back together and in a good workable shape and order.
Come on, baby. All right. Whenever you're ready. Put it right there.
I go to where he's pointing, and I chant.
Slide under it.
I chant a few somatics. I just talk, and I move my hands in ways, and as it goes, it creates a small, just about 5 feet diameter, a small source of fire.
Yeah, 5 feet. This is not 5 feet.
I'm sorry. Okay, we've been dealing with crap that is that big.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So you get this
Well,
blaze.
you're 5 feet.
You get this blaze going.
Holy shit! Okay, I got like.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's not very.
Get
loud.
it
It's
in!
kind of,
Get it in!
It's a roll.
It's a mellow blaze.
It's kind
Not
of like
high flames. But
it seems like it looks like a soft yellow.
Okay.
But it's
Oh my
actually
God.
feels a bit hotter than that.
Okay. Starts to warm up in there. Start to sweat.
Let's get this going.
It's a nice cantrip.
I
Where are you?
have to concentrate on it for a bit.
All right. So he's sitting there like concentrating on making the flame stay at a because it seems like it wants to turn into a bonfire, but
Yeah.
he's keeping it from
No.
this conflagration in the living room.
All right. Heave ho. Please. Ooh. You know,
At disadvantage.
it was a disadvantage.
No regular because
Yes.
his
helping.
assistant.
Thank God.
Cancel out, yes.
Nice.
20 dose. 22.
Yeah.
It like and it's like standing there kind of vibrating a little, actually ruggedly, like a lot, and then it settles down
It's got the zoomies.
and it doesn't seem to be vibrating anymore, but when you touch it, it's humming. It's definitely on.
Hey, Racket,
Gentle repose.
come over here.
That's dope.
Don't have it.
Second.
Sad.
Kind of has the steps like a baby deer at first, but then it kind of gains its footing and walks over. And it sits.
Good boy.
Did you give it a tongue?
Currently, no, but it can be added.
You see like these wires come out of its mouth. And they
Well-
kind of go like
So,
6 wires.
this is our new friend, Racket. Sit here and relax. Can I see those swords now?
It lays down.
Yeah,